Hey everyone, and welcome to Financial Wealth Community, this channel where I, Jackie Stewart, your host, speak about building wealth, your personal finances, but also for you business owners as well. And today we are talking about avoiding business failure by managing your cash flow. So what is cash flow? Well, your cash flow for your business, and actually it does relate to your personal finances as well, so don't switch off. But for your business, it's about the money that's coming in and going out. So it's what they refer to as your inflows coming in and your outflows, it's going out. And it's being able to manage that. A lot of businesses think that having a budget is crucial, which it absolutely is. You know, I'm all about budgets, but your cash flow management is dealing with real cash. So you may have sent your customer an invoice, but they may not be paying you for another 30 days. So you cannot put that as soon as you've sent that invoice out that you're expecting that cash to come in to pay the bill that's due tomorrow, right? You can't put on your spreadsheet or whatever it is that you use to manage your cash flow, you cannot put it, it's coming in until 30 days time. So that's what we're talking about here, managing that cash flow. So literally the cash that you need to pay your bills that are coming in, that is coming in from your customers. And as I said, it's the same for your personal finances, right? So you can have a budget, as I said, but listen, when is that actual money coming in? And is it going to be able to pay the bills that are due? So it's the cash that is flowing in and out. And we know money flows in and out. So that's really what we're talking about here. So why is it important? It's really important for business owners to be able to manage this. And because I've just given you that explanation, I hope you already have the answer for this. Because if you don't have enough cash coming in time or in a timely fashion, it means you cannot pay your bills. You cannot pay your suppliers. And so you're going to get yourself in problems because you're going to delay when you pay them. And that might cause problems. If you've got direct debit set up, then your direct debit will bounce. It's not going to pay and you will be charged from your bank. So you see some of the problems it can cause, and that's a really simplistic view. So how do you do this? Well, you need to have a visual cash flow. I'm still spreadsheet, love my spreadsheets. And because I can easily manipulate it, but it also allows me to look at my cash flow over a particular period, but I can adjust it as things happen. I mean, a customer may pay straight away, right? You may give them 30 days to pay, but they may pay straight away, which means that you can pay other things if you need to, or take some money, take some salary, some extra salary for yourself, pay yourself a bonus, right? So it's helping you to manage that. And if you can't manage it, as I said, you will find yourself getting into problems. So I prefer to set up a spreadsheet, as I said, so I will have my income at the top, the various services or products that I sell or that you may provide. And then you will know when you should be getting that money in, right? So you're looking ahead. That's why it's called a forecast. So it's not what's happened in the past, although you can use those figures to help you when you're forecasting. But really you're looking forward. So you're looking to what's going to be happening within the next month, 2, 3, 6 months and so forth. And so you want to know what your sales is looking like. And I usually say, if you know you've invoiced it, then it's pretty secure that it's going to come in, right? It's not when you give somebody an order or you have a conversation with somebody and they say, yes, they're going to do your coaching or they're going to buy something from you, but they haven't actually bought it yet. So it does not hit your cash flow at that point. You want it to hit there when you know the contract has been signed, you've done the work, or they're paid the invoice, whichever way round. That's when it hits your spreadsheet. And likewise, you will have things in your cash flow forecast as your tax bills, right? So we know January, by the 31st of January and the 31st of July, depending on how much tax you need to pay. That's the 2 dates that you will know if you are self-employed or if you have to complete a self-assessment. Those are the two dates that should be on your spreadsheet, and that can go on there straight away because that's the deadline, right? Now, if you get to pay it before, that's entirely up to you, but that is absolutely the last date. And so you want to make sure that your cash that is flowing in and out is going to allow you to be able to pay those bills. Likewise, VAT, if you're set up for VAT and you've got to pay your VAT and you pay it quarterly, That date will be in your spreadsheet because you already know beforehand the quarterly dates that you need to pay, right? In the UK here, it's a calendar month and 7 days after your period end. That's when you're going to need to pay. So that should be in your cash flow forecast. Likewise, PAYE, if you pay yourself a salary and you've got to pay your income tax to HMRC and your national insurance expenses. All these things are things that you can plug in straight away, and it's going to help you to manage what's coming in and out. What's the other main thing that should be in your cash flow spreadsheet? Things that us as business owners, not me, but a lot of people, a lot of my clients do. What is it that they forget to put into their budget or their spreadsheet? Their own salary. My goodness, that should be first. Are you working for free? So your salary should be put into your cash flow spreadsheet. Now, you may have to adjust that depending on when your sales or how much sales you've got coming in, but you want to make sure you're getting paid first. So you want to make sure somehow that is plugged into your spreadsheet. And it's really important that you spend the time to look at it. There's no point doing one for the year in January or the beginning of your financial year and saying, I'll look at that again in a year's time. No, you should be looking at this every month. This is how you start to grow your business. This is how you get out of debt. This is how you guarantee that you are going to get paid from your business, is by making sure that you are managing your cash flow for your business. And remember, as I said, you can relate the same thing to your personal finances as well. And for those of you that are running a hobby, you think you're not really running a business, it applies to you as well. If you want this hobby to turn into a profitable business, manage your cash flow. Thanks guys for listening. Remember, all those business owners that you know, share this video with them so they stay out of trouble and that their business grows. See you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.